Alright, thank you for coming. Bye. Have a great day. What the fuck? Am I back in my game yet? Oh my god. You feel more safe with me? That's nice. I'm sure a lot of other people don't feel safe with me. I feel like they probably feel less safe with me. 5 minutes to spare from work and then the topic. Hello? Oh, it already dropped it. Everybody keeps making fun of me and calling me heavy. I don't like it. I'm gonna go play by myself. I'm small? What do you mean I'm small? Are you calling me big in real life? What are you saying right now? Like, I'm gonna fight you in real life. What the fuck are you saying right now? What are you saying right now? What? Choose your words carefully. You don't actually live that small or that far away from me in real life. Like, okay. I know I'm small in real life. I just say, if you're calling me big in real life, I'll fucking kill you. I know I'm small in real life. Say, whoever calls me big in real life is into some weird shit. They're into some weird stuff. We're not gonna get into that. Build my world, build it. Faster. Load it up. Yeah, I'm not that small, I'm like hitting everything. Taking up more space than I intended. Look, they keep calling my character big everywhere, even in this game. I just don't see it personally. But I don't know, maybe they're onto something. Maybe they're seeing something I don't see. Shit, yeah, simple fern flower tea worked. Fuck yes. I know it's gonna be like really annoying and obnoxious. Just bear with me for like a second. Just bear with me for 1 second. Oh my god, my boob is like literally like just suffocating me. Just bear with me for like 1 second. Okay. Since you guys want to keep calling me heavy, why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? You don't see any squishmallows behind you? You want me to go get one? I have squishmallows. I don't have very many. I only have like one. I think I only have one squishmallow. I never really collected them, especially since they kind of got canceled by the time I like knew what they were. In yeah. I wonder if like this will work though, since I like flash over to it. I don't think it matters. My belly fits really well. Does that matter? Like a weird thing to say. These shorts fit really big. Oh my god, is she really heavy now? No, she's not really heavy. I was getting rid of stuff since you guys kept calling me fat. But I'll be back for a mutated event, don't worry. We just started. What event do you even have? What event do you have? Oh, that one sucks. After doing this, when they have 4. What is it? In the background of what? In the background of my voice chat? In the background of like the stream? Oh my god, what is gonna kill me? Let me turn up them. Need a little bit. Oh my god. I didn't mean to decline Friday's invite, but like we should always be in 4 teams. Like there's another Xana's in a team alone, you should be with her, and then there's another casual team that only has 2 people in it. You should be in a team with them. If we join them, we'd be in a 4 team, Shardy. So like we should both be with them. Yeah, we should both be with them. We would always be in a 4 team. For max intelligence. Maybe I am a brat, I don't know. Sometimes I hear myself and I'm like, that's kind of bratty. No. I don't know, I forgot. I feel like I'm still an angel. I feel like I'm still like a little autistic angel, like dropped from the heavens. I still feel that way. I'm not a bratty bottom, that just sounds disgusting. Sounds dirty. Jinko, how are you doing? I'm gonna be taken on treating you. Well, that's what else I was supposed to do actually when I was willing, but I didn't have time to be treated on the fault. I was supposed to like pop like someone by mutated packs. Yeah, she's dying. I don't see you. There. Rico. Chico. What's good, brother man? Okay. Okay. I like it when you guys are like all buddy-buddy. I don't like it. Like you guys can like revolt against me at any time. That's your hope. He's in here. He's in here sometimes even without you. Hope you know that. I forgot. I wish I had candy. Go Rico plays second, number one second player. Like, can you teach me how to play second 8? I was gonna start streaming that, but I'm scared that people are gonna make fun of me for being like dog shit. I'm in second master. If someone goes start from dog shit though, I feel like I start a little bit above from dog shit. God damn. Stop letting me die. 40 days. It's been 40 days and 49 since you touched second. Trying to help Brandon before he gets to taste that online play. It's been a long time though, like can't he just do it? Like it's been a really long time. I don't think there's that many people like playing Tekken 7 still. Tekken tag team for the bowling minigame. Oh my god, that sounds like so much fun actually. What the fuck? That was a game that I would play in the arcades though, Tekken tag. Oh wow, thank you so much for 1,000 bits. What the heck? Today's like biddies day. Everybody's giving me bits. I don't get bits that much, and today's like everybody's doing biddies. What the hell? Thank you so much. In your dorm, you play Tekken. You're eating yourself and I'm eating myself. So you play in your dorm and I play Tekken tag in like the arcades. Like the mall arcade. They definitely had that shit in there. I'm pretty sure they did, because I was like, my ex didn't like Tekken that much, and I like Tekken a lot. And then my mom didn't like playing video games that much. My dad at 2 point after my brothers and I, so, like, my brothers were so much older than me. I only played video games with them when I was like really little, and my parents didn't really support it that much once I like was old enough to like, I don't know, start thinking about like college and stuff like that. Does that make sense? They really didn't support it that much. Like me playing video games. Like I really had to be like more of an adult, I guess, to like get back into video games. I haven't streamed 8 yet. Yeah, I have 8. I don't know if Randy has 8. I know he has 7 because you've been teaching him 7. He told me that he has 7. I don't think he has 8. Still on console. You're getting a PC soon, so when you get a PC, you'll get 8. That's nice. like a lot of things still aren't like crossplay still between consoles and stuff. It would be nice if it was like crossplay at least between like Xbox and PC and stuff like that between the Microsoft store or whatever. But even that isn't the case a lot of the time. It's kind of weird. I think you're right. Actually, 8 does. I think 8 does have crossplay. Because people are really hype about that for like online. I think you might be right. We can just create a lobby about it. Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I know I'm gonna be bad. I plan on playing Nina, even though she's like the worst character in 8. And I plan on like trying to make her good. That's like my goal. Because she was in Tekken 2, and that was my first Tekken that I played a lot. Like when I was like really little. That was like one of my first video games that I ever played. I was like a toddler. You know, it was one of my first video games that I like, kept playing through like over and over again. Because obviously, as a fighting game, you can beat it like really fast. And you can keep playing through it, like even Brain Dead. And then she was in Tekken 2, she was in Tekken 8. It's weird that it's only at Tekken 8, but I guess with Tekken Tag and all the other Tekkens that aren't like numbered. I played the Mario games too when I was little, but there was like Sonic. I played the Sonic games too with my brothers. I played the Mario Party games with my brothers. I played like Gran Turismo and stuff like that, like the racing games with them. I think Sonic was like huge in our household. And Donkey Kong games were huge in our household. We had so many consoles because they're like my brothers. There's like 7 and 13 years between me and then the next one. I'm the youngest. So they were so much older and they like would get consoles for all of us. Kind of like they would just tell like pretty much my parents would just tell them to like be nice to me and kind of like let me play along with them, and they would just like buy stuff for us because my parents work so much. So it's pretty much like a shut up, let her play with you type of thing. And if they played along, it was just like, okay, we'll get you this next thing. So like I was just allowed to play alongside them. There's probably like some earlier games that I'm missing that maybe I don't remember playing alongside them, or maybe that I didn't really play with them that like I just thought of it, but they're probably like escaping my memory. But Tekken, I definitely was the first game that I probably beat by myself. It had to have been, because again, it was like the easiest Brain Dead game. I think that was the first game I ever beat. It had to have been Tekken 2. There's no other game that's like easier than that. The first console that I owned by myself was like my own console that my parents actually got for me. That my brothers had no claim to, was an N64. And then my first game that I wanted was Ocarina of Time, because I watched my brother Alex play that all the time and I really liked it. But I needed help with that all the time because I was like still scared of everything in that game. So I'd ask both my brothers, like Danny and Alex, like, can you help me? Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? Oh my god, I remember GoldenEye. They would play those games. They would play more. I would like to watch them play those games. I would like to watch them play the games. I liked watching them a lot. I was like a huge fan of them. I liked watching them do everything. I was really annoying. I like watching my cousins because I had a lot of boy cousins. I like watching them play everything too. We had some wrestling games from a lot. Like a lot of racing games. My brother was huge into cars. I remember we had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Like, I remember that was huge in our house for a while. Like we were obsessed with that game. I remember that was like huge because remember like stuff like that too. Into like DMX and stuff like that. Hi, Gamer Mama Katie. How are you doing? How are your streams going? No, the first time you did it was on the Wii. Oh my god, when I got like a Wii or the Wii, I remember at Ape mode, like open the box and everything like that. I didn't even know that it had like the wrist straps for the Wii mode, so like I must have thrown them out because I like straight Ape mode, like ripped everything apart. I was so excited to get it. I like must have thrown away some of the accessories with it. I was so excited, and then whenever I played Zelda like Skyward Sword, like I would straight up just throw some of the Wiimotes like straight across the room, and it would almost break. And eventually, I just quit playing Skyward Sword because I was like, I'm gonna break this. I'm gonna break them. So like I must have thrown away the wrist straps, and I had to order some off of Amazon. I was just so excited to get the console and stuff like that in the game. When I don't even have, obviously I don't have pictures of like what I did to the box, but what I did to the box was just like unholy. It was just like, it was demonic what I did to that box. Like I was like, oh, will I have this? And yeah, I just kept like throwing it across the room. No, I shredded it. Like you would have thought I had claws or something. You would have thought I did this shit with like, you would have thought I was like part like Wendigo or something, like from like just straight from hell. The way I did this was like, you would have thought fucking Wolverine opened that shit or something. Like I was just a demon when I did it. And the thing is, I was still with my ex when I did this, and he was just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" No, this is like for both of us too. So like I fucked that shit up for both of us. I'm just like throwing Wiimotes across our bedroom and stuff. My excuse was that I bought it technically, because I did, but I knew better. I was like, wow, I should have known better. Like I should have just. And then like, years later, I found out I was like, it came with accessories. Like the Wiimotes came with accessories. Like because I was bitching when I was like, it should have come with accessories because I was just throwing the remotes across the room. And I was like, it did, you freak. And I was like, what? It did? Like what? You're telling me it did? No, it didn't. Do I still have any old consoles? Yeah, I do. I'm like, they're still packed up. I don't have any super old ones because unfortunately, like my oldest ones, my mom would always like give them away to like my nephews and stuff. Because again, my brothers are so much older than me that when they started having kids, I was still a child. Like I was still a minor when my brothers were having children. So like she would think it's okay to give my stuff to them when I was still using it for some reason, or like when my dad was the one who gave it to me. So unfortunately, like I'm missing a bunch of stuff that I would like to repurchase one day. I'm still in the process of it, but I still have some of my old consoles. Like I think one thing that I still like probably never bought with is probably my Xbox 360 because I think I had the most fun playing games on there, and I've repurchased most of them for PC. But even then, like I've had the most fun playing like a lot of games on my Xbox 360. It's not that old of a console. It's not. I wouldn't consider that classic. It's not like Sega Genesis. It's not like a Super Nintendo or anything like that. But that one I probably have the most nostalgia for because like I still love like Borderlands, and I still love BioShock and stuff like that. And I think Resident Evil and stuff like I played so many games on it that like I just really love the 360. It's not super old, but I had so much fun playing shit on that. It's considered retro now. Yeah, but I still don't care. I don't think it's that old. Like, I still don't think it's that old. I know it's old, but I don't know, I had so much fun playing games on that. I feel like if you could play an online game, it's not that old. Because you still had online gaming on there. I think that was like the top tier era of gaming though for that time. For any time, really. I think it's still top tier. Like BioShock Infinite and Borderlands 2 and everything. And then The Witcher, even though I didn't play that, like so many good games. I think that was like top tier. I'm super connected to my 360. Like I don't think I could ever do anything with it. Like I don't think it's not hoarded, but I don't think I could ever do anything. Like, I'm just so attached to it. I'm just like, I took it from my ex. Like, I was like, I'm taking it. I don't care if I never buy another game for it, but I'm taking it. Like, it's mine. Like, you can go fuck all the cocks and I don't care. You can literally sue me for it. You still wouldn't get it. That was my stance on it. I played a Fallout game on the 360. I forgot which one it was. Okay, at least you played one of them on it. Did we break from the 360? Yeah, I'm so stubborn about it. I'm just like, BioShock. Yeah, I played all of them, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'm missing any that I played. Infinite was still my favorite. Some cringe moments that I've streamed on there. Whenever you played it, it gave me nausea though, like really bad motion sickness when I try to play it on PC. I definitely prefer playing it on console. I was talking about that with someone the other day. The PC settings, like the default settings, are super awkward. Oh my god, look at all these colas. Someone said like you're not supposed to touch the cherries in any world because when you world hop, like they get next to could be thing. I didn't know this was in the Antarctic. But that's so weird. Oh my god, there's a twist here. I like the cherries because sometimes I drink them when I need to get bloodied. I know that's like probably weird and maybe I shouldn't do that, but I do it when I need to get bloodied because like the food doesn't really weigh anything. That was like a terrible example. I'm already bloody. I love Infinite. It's so pretty. It's, like all the like cutscenes and stuff and like the overview, like the cinematics and stuff like that. Like they're so pretty. I love it. And then Elizabeth and that, like it's so pretty and it's so nice. It's like so good. The story's so good. Making decisions and stuff like that. And what are you gonna do and like the combat and stuff? And I feel like you could just always make a different decision and it's still good. Like you still, I like a game that like rewards you for play, like that any playstyle you pick, you can finish the game. So you can make different choices and it's still fine. Like you don't have to do any sort of meta build or anything. So there's no meta build required from you to still have a satisfying experience throughout. You know, with the, I don't want to call them mutations because I'm playing Fallout right now, but you know, with what you choose in BioShock, you know what I mean? What are they called? I forgot now. You know what I mean. You know when you could do plasmids, yes, with Murder of Crows and everything like that. Well, I don't think I would ever play without Murder of Crows now that I think about it. Plasmids, yes. Thank you so much, Artie. But yeah. And I feel like there's always something that I miss with playthroughs in BioShock that like I could always play through it again. Game that makes it so you can not have to think about meta build is so nice. You can just play however you want and experience it like fully every time. It's so nice. So it's kind of a different experience every time. You just tweak it, get something different out of it every time. So good. I think BioShock does a really good job with that. Just have fun with it. And the graphics are so good for those plasmids too. They're so fun to look at. They're so pretty. I I've only played like one Assassin's Creed game, honestly, and that was during a time when I was like super into again Bioshock and at the time Fable. Those Fable games as well, and that's I forget which one it was. This is super popular one at the time again during my 360 phase. I forget which one it was, but I've not been super into it though. All my friends were super into it though. I've never gotten super into Assassin's Creed or the Witcher series. But I thought that that one game would get me into it. Maybe. Because when I was playing, I think Fable 3 or Fable... maybe 3. With the chicken. Chicken was in it. So... you're storing the power. No, I was like... got through the damn heist. I don't think so. Oh, no, he goes... wasn't it Odyssey? That one? Not Valhalla. No, Valhalla is one. Wasn't that be one? No, Odyssey was in 2018. That wasn't that long ago. Syndicate. Would it have been Syndicate? Chronicles? No, not Unity. Alright, now I need to look up when was Fable 3. No, that was in 2010. It couldn't have been that one. That was so long ago. Oh my god, Fable 4 didn't come out until 2025. Maybe it was. Maybe I was only playing it those late though. Bioshock Infinite came out in 2013. I would played Assassin's Creed a little bit after that. It could have been Syndicate. Black Flag is your jam. You got through the heist? Yeah, congrats. Am I just shooting like anything? Oh, they're gonna do seismic activity now? I didn't even shoot the big guy in the back for Most Wanted. Yeah, I know Pat was playing Black Flag a lot recently on stream and stuff. I don't remember what it was when I was playing like so long ago. It was probably, I guess, around the time when I was playing like Bioshock Infinite, but after I finished Bioshock Infinite. But I finished that game really fast. I remember I was trying to like drag out Infinite because I didn't want it to end, but I played it too fast on console. Like I blasted through that fucking game so fast. I was trying to like savor it and save their story and stuff like that and go through everything so slowly. And I remember like a few days I was like even not sleeping and stuff. What do you mean my community are built? I don't understand. I'm dumb. We gotta need more railway spikes. Yeah. I'm about to not be able to carry this. I'm about to not be able to carry this. Fallout camp? My camp is here. God, this lady needs to go. Is it vulnerable? Oh my god, it is vulnerable. Look at me go. Okay. My game crashed, I think. I don't know. Oh wait, no. We're good. We're good. I'm actually on 76 being almost productive. What's almost productive look like? What does that look like? Tell me. Oh my god, I'm gonna need more berry method soon. Start farming soon. I'm gonna have to get him off my mule. To go on a steady diet of Psychoba. Oh my god. Go on a steady diet of what's it called? Jet. That shit is not in our game, but it's in the other Fallouts. They're just always just raging and running around like crazy. Running around fucking full speed. Following walk around. That's nice. Ultra jet, no. This thing's so vulnerable. Yeah, I still see damage, taking damage. I was going away soon. Oh no, my gun broke. Alright, let's fix it. I didn't really need to fix that one, but whatever. Can't call with these raids. Oh yeah, you were talking about that before. That's ridiculous. What are you not playing first Senate or once human anymore? I thought you guys were gonna be all about that. Yeah, so you can do world. There's another world boss one that they're not doing. Okay, so he's still invincible right now. Can't really be hitting him. But yeah, there are other bosses that spawn. You can spawn by dropping nukes and stuff. Why do you keep hitting him? You need more miners. I need to heal myself. Oh, my game's so slow right now. I'm so slow right now. Not really, no. I'm on PC. Is something say it is? Some people said it it is. It's just oh, so I can't do it. I don't know if 3 is critting, but whatever. No, it's 10 now? Okay, cool. Let me loot all, you fucking slut. That kind of color. Yeah, it does so bad. I need to have full AP in order to not full action points or bottom right bar. I need to have it full, and I need to have pretty much full magazine ready to go for it to not shoot into the fucking sky. But it's so worth it. It does so much damage. It's so good. Yeah, Steam and Game Pass played it. That's what it is. It's so weird. It's so weird how picky it is. There's fall through this little crack, this little crevice. That one, but not the other one. Oh my god, I'm so picky. Oh my god, I don't even want to look at it because I know it's. Oh, oh my god, my hiccups came back. My hiccups came back. They came back. I'm so loud. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mute. I think they're gone. I think they're gone. But it's only been a few seconds. Oh, they're gone. god. Yeah, right, he gets happy. Oh. Mm. This one time at work, oh my god. You were saying that this one kid in middle school, you scared him to get rid of his hiccups, but you made him fart. That's funny. This one time at work, we kept thinking that this girl, it was years ago, so many years ago, it was when I used to work at Victoria's Secret. The reason, by the way, the reason I got recruited to work at Victoria's Secret was funny as hell, but whatever. Anyway, I was working at Victoria's Secret, doing like the morning shipment with this girl who we all thought she was faking her like sneezes to make them look sound like super cute. She go, you guys didn't hear it. She go, and then one time she had like a real sneeze in the morning during shipment, and so like as you would guess, because of your story, she fucking farted because she was holding in her real sneeze to sound cute. And we all just fucking lost it. Like we both just started laughing like so hard, like we couldn't do. Because the morning shipment, like it's at like 6 a.m. We're at this abandoned mall, pretty much. Like it's so silent everywhere. Like nobody is there at this mall. It's in the middle of nowhere. Like we lived in the middle of nowhere. Cause if you guys don't know about me, like I used to live in North Dakota for like 7 years. Like, it's like where I went to college and everything. Like nobody fucking lived there. It's like a military-based town. So like what would we do? We would go to college and we would work like whatever job or whatever. Like nobody was there. It was the butt ass crack of dawn. We're fucking tired, fucking silent. Opening. Yeah, I lived in Minot. We're all fucking silent, and then this girl fucking said, "Achoo!" Like, dying. We just lost it. We just fucking lost it. We just fucking started crying, laughing, because again, like, we just fucking rolled out of bed, fucking drove like 30 minutes to the fucking middle of nowhere mall. And then she just wants to pull one of these. Achoo! And oh, in between those sounds, I forgot her real sneeze that came out. It was achoo! Like 3 sounds all at once. I was like, bitch, you should have just really sneezed. If you really sneezed, you wouldn't have fucking farted and almost shit your pants. You almost fucking shit yourself for what? To sound cute? There are no guys even here. We weren't hiring guys to do morning shipment for so long. The only time we would hire guys is for like holiday and for floor sets. For floor sets, by the way, it's really just holiday. Minot is the middle of nowhere. Like, sometimes you'll have guys working at Victoria's Secret, but hardly ever, because again, we lived in the middle of nowhere. How many guys were applying? Nobody. Nobody was applying. What, to get their wife a discount on lingerie? Like, no. She almost did shit herself, though. Like, she probably went to the bathroom right after that to check her pants. She was probably, like, waiting to check her pants. She's probably, like, didn't want us to think she shit herself, because we were all, like, gonna be looking at her sideways, because again, small. We worked at the smallest Victoria's Secret not in the district, probably in the world, literally. Because Victoria's Secret, they have other Victoria's Secrets like elsewhere. Like it's not just in the U.S. Like there are other ones. People travel from Canada to go to ours though, because we were closer to them, being in Minot, because we were so close to the Canadian border. That they would just go to ours. So that's where our traffic would come from. We would do high volume of sales just for that one alone. We wouldn't even use men for hard labor because some of our men were very weak, not gonna lie. Our women would be stronger than the men that we would hire because they didn't understand that working at Victoria's Secret, they heard Victoria's Secret and thought it was gonna be like nothing work, and it was like we did hard labor. Because we had the smallest store to work with, that we had to stack things vertically. We had to use our vertical, like, real estate. We had to use vertical real estate, meaning that our back of store for storage was so high up, like, to store things. Literally what it sounds like. So we'd be climbing up and down ladders for high and heavy things. Heavy. So if you're thinking like, so again, you guys heard Victoria's Secret and you probably thought like, oh, it's just bras and panties and stuff like that. But for floor sets, we use heavy structures. And when we store things, everything is heavy. And when we build things for the floor sets and for marketing and things like that, when we do tear down, everything is heavy and it's built piece by piece. And we have to climb up and down these things to set it up and tear it down and store things and put it up again. It's all fucking heavy. You have to be careful. You can injure yourself. So yeah, these guys that we hired didn't expect that, and so eventually we would just get tired of it. We'd be like, you're here for like twice a year. It's easier if we just do it ourselves. And, like, we would have girls that's how I, like, some of our girls that work there were yoga instructors and like licensed, but they didn't just do like regular yoga, they would do strength training yoga, and some of our girls that worked there would compete in fitness competitions. Because again, middle of nowhere, what else are you gonna do? They would compete in actual fitness competitions and travel to places like Las Vegas and stuff. They had the time on their hands. Yeah. So, yeah. The guys were kind of useless sometimes, not gonna lie. They just didn't expect the work that was gonna be that hard to work in retail. Because some of the guys that worked there, though, were pretty sweet, though. Like, I don't mean to talk shit about them. It's not their fault that they didn't expect it, because they only worked a few days out of the year, and we kind of expected that from them. They only work a few days out of the year. We don't expect them to work super hard, right? We would use them for whatever we could get out of them. You know? We would be like, hey, you're strong enough, like, you can help me move this thing, this huge hundreds of pounds thing. You can help me wheel this out and, like, maneuver it through these very narrow doorways, because, again, our store was so, like, wonky, small. We would get rejected for so many renovations year after year after year. We did high volume of sales because Canadian shoppers would come to us, and also the military base, and also our oil field boom. We had an oil field boom time after time after time. So we did high volume sales, and you would still get rejected for any renovations, any max retail space, because we're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we didn't expect much from the guys, but because they just didn't work there enough. They didn't have the experience. They were just like, we'll use you for what we can get you for. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of our girls didn't know how to work out. Do men need to be strong just because we didn't need them to be strong, Earl? But I feel like a lot of guys, well, in chat, they said we expected them to be, we use them for their strength, but I feel like that's what they think, right? And then when they got hired, we would try to build them up that way. Like, I was involved in the hiring process for some of it at the end. Because, like I said, when I got recruited at Victoria's Secret, I was, like, younger. A lot younger. Obviously, it's been, like, so many years since I worked retail, let alone Victoria's Secret. It's been so many years since they've even been in North Dakota. When I got hired, it was after I got a boob job, honestly, and I was shopping for bras. That's why I got recruited. I needed bras, so I kept going back there because I got a boob job. And they liked me because they thought I was pretty. They said, you're really pretty, do you go to school around here? And I was like, yeah, I go to, like, the state college. And I was like, and they were like, we see you shopping here? And I was like, yeah, I needed to get sized. So they sized me for my bra because my bust size changed. I was really tiny. It was really, I finally got my adult body. So I was like, I kept getting confused for, like, a high schooler until I finally got my boob job. And then they were like, you're really pretty, do you want to work here? And then they just hired me. And then that was it. That's how I started my retail career. And I finally stopped getting confused for a high schooler because I was, like, so short. That was it. But I learned a lot. Like I said, like, a lot of the girls, like, a lot of what I know about lifting, a lot of the girls I know about, like, lifting or like yoga and stuff like that, like, a lot of my friends from Minot, put a lot of, like, military wives or military siblings. Even, like, one girl followed her brother out there and his family because she was really close to her nieces, so she followed, like, it wasn't her brother that was in the military, it was his wife. His wife was an officer in the military, so she followed her nieces, and her brother was a military spouse, so she followed them out to Minot. And then it was my friend, she was the one who was working there, and she was the one who was competing in all those competitions. She would always go to Las Vegas, and that was an old boob job. That was an old boob job. This was forever ago. I'm gonna get everything cut out though, eventually. Yeah. So, like, she would teach me about, like, lifting and diet and stuff like that. Because she would compete, and then the yoga instructor, she would do, like, she would do yoga with weights. So a lot of the stuff like that was everything I learned about that stuff was from them. But like a lot of the guys we hired, yeah, didn't know how to lift. One of my best friends, like for a while, Joey. Eventually we hired him, but we hired him later on. He didn't do any lifting. He was just cashier. Everybody liked him because I didn't know he was gay for a long time, but I guess everybody knew that he was gay, and I was the last to find out. Even though he was closest to me, and he was my best friend, and I was the last one to find out that he was gay. And he was like, "Didn't you know? Wasn't it obvious?" And I was like, "No, I just don't think to like just assume people are gay because we're Victoria's Secret. We have another guy who's straight, and he like has a discount for like his sisters who work there." And he's like, "Well, I don't have sisters. I just work there because they were hiring. Like he was in the military, and he just worked there because they hired him." He's like, "Well, if." It was actually really funny when they hired him. Okay, so my story is because I got a boob job and they thought I was pretty that they hired me. They hired my friend Joey, and he said that he thinks that they hired him because he's gay. He's like, if these girls are stupid enough to hire me because they want a token gay guy around, then I'm gonna take advantage of it. Because I'm gonna use my military paycheck, and I'm gonna use this. Like, if they just want to keep me around as like a token gay guy, then yeah, I'm a double dip. I'm gonna have my Victoria's Secret paycheck. I'm gonna have my military paycheck. I don't care. If they're dumb enough to do that, then yeah, sure. So it was like really funny that we both got hired there for that reason. For those two different reasons, but yeah. I was just like, yeah, you're right. I was like, okay. And he kind of didn't like it because he was like, all the girls wanted them to help him shop, and he's like, I'm not a shopper. I'm not a personal shopper. I don't want to look at your. He's like, I'm gay, right? Like, I don't want to look at your boobs. Because all the girls would like try to flirt with him and stuff like that, and all the older women, he's like, I don't want to look at your boobs. I'm literally a cashier. Like, stop trying to make me do this. Because we would do bulk hiring, like batch hiring, not really bulk hiring. I shouldn't talk about bulk, but like batch hiring around the Christmas season. And so we'd hire like tons of people all the time, and whoever sticks, sticks. So this is how you like get rid of people sometimes. It sounds so messed up. It sounds so messed up. But if anybody gets their hours cut, a lot of businesses are run like this. They don't promote people to full-time hours because they can always just give you full-time hours without promoting you to full-time hours. And then they could just do holiday seasonal hires and then keep who they want. If they really like someone around holiday, they'll just keep them and be like, hey, do you want to stick around after holiday? We really like you. And then they can kind of almost bully people out after holiday and just like cut their hours afterwards when they get the people that they really want. This would happen all the time. It would just happen all the time. Yeah. They would just hire like really pretty people. If they liked a gay guy, they would just hire them. If they didn't think you were pretty anymore, if they didn't like your sales, they would just get rid of you or just wait around holiday to like redo everything. The pay was really, oh, that was another messed up reason. The pay was good if you were a new hire, so I was the newest hire when I started, obviously, and it was good for me the whole time I was there. And I was always getting paid one of the highest paid people because my sales were always really good. And they changed the pay style soon after I got there, and they gave everyone a raise, a cost of living adjustment raise soon after I started. And I felt kind of bad, but I didn't know this. Everyone else was getting paid like minimum wage or close to minimum wage, including people who trained me, and I was getting paid like a bit more than that. So they adjusted everybody else after me to get paid what I was getting paid, almost. So people, when they got their cost of living adjustment, were crying when they got their raise. And then after I got my raise, I was like, what would I be crying for? Like, this is like, you're giving me like pennies more. And then other people, when they found that out, because obviously we talked about it afterwards, people were like, aren't you excited for your raise? And I was like, not really, like, it's nothing. Like, I just got hired and they gave me like, what, like 6 cents more? And they're like, what do you mean you got 6 cents more? And then we talked about like how much we were getting paid, and then they were so upset. They were like, you just started, like last week, I trained you, how are you getting paid the same amount as me? And I was like, I'm sorry, like, I think new hires just always get paid more. And that was another thing I learned, was like, new hires always gonna get paid more. It's just always gonna get paid more. I learned that my whole time. Soon after that, I was always working management. Some management jobs, I even got paid commission when my team wouldn't get paid commission. My team wouldn't make commission, I would make commission. So I would be getting paid like so many times more than what they would make on the floor. And like, that's why you're not supposed to talk about how much you get paid, because like other people are gonna get their feelings hurt. They were not trying to start anything. They were trying to make everybody keep their mouth shut. Because management forgot when I started, because I learned everything really fast. I learned everything like really fast because again, I learned everything pretty fast. I'm only book smart. I'm not like street smart. I'll admit that. I'm like really street stupid. So I learned everything really fast. So I think to management, they thought like, oh, she's worked here for a while. And I was like, no, I literally just started. Actually, like you just hired me. Like, what do you mean? Am I supposed to be excited? Like, you just hired me. What am I supposed to be happy for? Because you gave me like a 6 cent raise. To everybody else, they got several dollars raised. By the way, it was several dollars between us difference. So when I said those girls were crying, they were crying that they were so happy. They're crying their faces off, and I was just like. And so they thought there was something wrong with me. They're like, why isn't she crying? She just started. Isn't she so happy she's getting paid so much money? And I was just like, this is what I got paid. I'm just gonna be crying over like 1 nickel and 1 penny. Or whatever it was. I don't think so. Especially when I'm in college at the same time. Like I'm not gonna have that many hours to be working here. I don't think that much of a difference. Because when I first started, like obviously I wasn't like management when I first started. I was in college. They hired me right after surgery. No, I'm not. I'm not working there anymore. Obviously. I think they've tried to hire me since they tried to hire me like a few years ago when I was in North Carolina. Bye, Shardy. But I thought it was funny. That's pretty much how all retail works, so I've learned since leaving there. They're all the same. Because I got in like poached to work other retailers. When I was working there, I did really well there. So then like I would get like offers from other places, like, can you work for us? It wasn't that toxic, honestly. It was just management. It was honestly just management. Like all the girls there were amazing. Like I've made so many friends there. I think working in a women's store, like the lingerie store, was really nice, honestly. Because if you like just women, it was really like nice and intimate. Like even the customers were so sweet. I would make a lot of friends there. It was only management that would get kind of toxic. There was even a point in time where the manager would not work weekends, and it was like, you work in retail, you have to work weekends. Are you dumb? You literally have to work weekends. And she eventually got reported, and she quit because she didn't like being in trouble for that. And she moved to a different state. Like I wish I was lying. I wish I was exaggerating. But she didn't like that she got reported. She pretty much was a baby about it, and then she like quit, left, and moved to a different state. But yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. Soon after I left, or not soon after I started, like not only did we all get paid just to be making like the same money, they changed it to a commission pay style. So like I was really good at sales, right? So like it turned into more competitive. So they try to like make us like, I guess, not like each other that much or whatever. So then you got kind of to know like who was making what and how much money people were making, right? They wanted us to not talk about how much we made, but then it was like, if it's commission, then it's like we know who's making more, who's making the most, and you don't even need to be working that many hours before you just make a lot of money. So I would just make like a ton of money while working part-time. I was making like a ton of money while working part-time. It was crazy. So yeah, it was really good. I'm not gonna lie. Some people like even shit on me, they like for doing like the OnlyFriends or whatever, and it's just like they're like, you wouldn't be doing anything if it wasn't for this, and it's just like, it's not the first time I've made like a lot of money. Not really trying. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just joking. I swear I'm joking. But it was literally just selling lingerie, like pretty sparkly lingerie and stuff like that. I would only sell like stuff that I would buy myself like during sales. Like I'd be like, look at this, like this is so nice, like this is so pretty, this is so cute, it's on sale, like look at this. It's so, especially having like being like chesty, like I'd be like helping out other chesty people. I'd be like, let me show you what's in your size, like come here, this is gonna fit you, this other stuff isn't gonna fit you. Like I'd be really good at it, really personable and like relatable. A lot of the girls that work there would be like a 32A or B or C, and I'm like, don't listen to these skinny girls, don't listen to these skinny little girls, like just come here with me. Okay? They don't know what it's like to have huge knockers, okay? Just come here. Just kidding. I wouldn't actually knock the other saleswomen because I wouldn't like that if somebody did it to me. If someone was like, don't listen to that girl with those huge tits. Like, just kidding. That would be messed up. Yeah. I'm always naturally good at sales, so. That is why, like, literally other people in, like, the same mall, the same tiny nowhere nothing mall would be like, can you come work for us? Can you come do this for us? You just come here. Even though I have autism, I don't smile. I literally don't smile. And they would just ask me to go there. I don't know why. I don't know how I could get away with that. There's hardly any other job where I get away with that. Like, not smiling at people, not smiling at customers, and still doing sales. Like, what the hell? That's insane. And being in college full time, like, who else is gonna hire me? And I'm making, like, an adult salary at the same time? Like, that was insane. Making more than, like, my ex, and then, like, the next guy. Like, I was actually making, like, so. I was a very unserious salesman, more like. I was, like, very unserious. You want some panties? Want some cologne for your husband? Doesn't he stink from working in the oil fields? You want to spray him down? And if you talk like that, like, who doesn't want to buy shit from you, right? And I would get invited to, like, bars with them and stuff too. It was very unserious, very fun environment. It was only, like, again, it was only the managers. And even the managers wanted to be my friend too. It was only, like, the one or two who were like, she's so unserious. Like, what is wrong with her? She doesn't smile. It was really just the one who didn't work weekends, who got in trouble and got fired. So it's like, she was doing something wrong, it wasn't me. And then I got other jobs, so it was like, fine. And then now I just am playing video games like a loser. The end. The end. I honestly really miss it sometimes. It's super brisk, it's super cold. It would go down to -60. But I really liked it, how cold it was. It was, like, very, like, chill, like, it would wake you up. And I miss driving up there. I know that sounds really weird, but I would miss driving up there. The wind was the worst part. It would cut through you. We would have, sometimes bands would come through and play, though. I like the local bars and stuff. I think I just like that, though, because it's such a small town feel, and I don't like people that much, so that's why I liked it. Sometimes there are so many things to do. There weren't that many things to do, but because there weren't that many things to do, you get a lot of, like, special offers from the base where they would, like, shuttle you off to things like skiing or snowboarding and things like that to nearby places. Like, sometimes I'd go to, like, Minnesota, like Minneapolis. It wasn't that far. I would drive out there, and I like really long drives like that, where it's just a straight shot, like, not very windy, not super complicated. You just listen to music, and it's just literally just flat land. You just drive straight. So it's just middle of nowhere, flat, perfectly flat, and that super cold, brisk, like, freezing air. I kind of like it. I don't know. And there's, like, lots of, like, football fans out there. I kind of like that too. In North Carolina, it was weird. I thought there would be more football fans, and there's just not. It's just, like, I feel like it's so split. There's some hockey fans, though. They like the Hurricanes and shit like that. Whatever. I feel like they're more like the drink, but whatever. Tennessee is really chill, though. I do like Tennessee a lot. Yeah, I know people don't believe me when I say I miss North Carolina, but, like, I just have good memories there. None of my same friends live there anymore because it was just, like, military and stuff like that, and people who were, like, there for college and stuff. And then I was so much younger then. But, like, it was just, like, really good memories, honestly. Yeah. It was, like, bartending on North Carolina was pretty fun. That's what I mostly did there. I did bartending. Retail in North Carolina is not really fun. I did bartending there. You know, I went to college, I feel like, for no reason, basically. I mean, I did use it. I shouldn't say that, actually. I shouldn't say that at all. I shouldn't say I went to college for no reason. But, I mean, you make so much money from, like, bartending and stuff. Until, yeah, no, even, like, older people make money from bartending. I would say the most corrupt thing about retail is like when you have to give people credit cards, like give them credit cards to sign up for the price. That's the most corrupt thing. It's like, oh, you have bad credit, don't worry about it. It's just a store credit card. Like anybody gets approved for it. That's probably the most corrupt thing. Definitely a lot of those moments. They would literally pay you to sign people up though, like per card. You get like bonuses. Bars, like real bars, and then like hotel bars. Hotel bars are the sketchiest thing though. Like even if it was like a nice hotel, I didn't do like any like. Well, yeah, I guess it's always like a nice hotel. You're not gonna like. I never worked like a sleazy like motel or like a sleazy hotel. Yeah. But that was always like weird. I would always have to make sure like someone like walked me out to my car and stuff like that. Cause it was like really. Like people would try to like invite you up to their room and stuff like that, so it's like really weird. But you would make a lot of money, especially since like a lot of companies would do their training and stuff like that at some hotels. So it would always be on a company card, and they would also they would just do like auto tip. Good night there. So like the company would just tip you out like a standard like 20 or whatever, however much they wanted. Sometimes they would even do more than that. If there was like they didn't really pay attention to that. And then they would also tip me on top of that, like maybe they'd just do like their own like money, like cash or whatever, because they weren't paying for it. So it'd be like a lot of money, but it would also be like kind of sketchy, like people they would drink a lot. Used to cook. Yeah, yeah, it's so wild. People at hotels are so wild, and it'd be weird because it'd be people who make like a ton of money. It'd be like the most wild people. Like, conduct yourself accordingly, please, sir. Like, I was never gonna go through it, yeah. Or even just cocktail waitressing. Saying like sometimes when I would be bartending, I'd just be like taking out the stuff. And be like, you stop inviting me into your room. Stop. You know I'm not gonna like leave my shift to go up to your room. That's so weird. And then like just slump over like the bar just to talk, and it's like, you see there's so many people here. What are you doing? There's literally a wedding ring on your finger. Go away. Did you forget? People are so wild. I agree. God, it's resilient though. Sometimes I worked with really shitty bartenders and I didn't like that. Like sometimes I would be upset because like someone ordered too many drinks or something. They would work with like 5 other bartenders. Like, why are you? If you upset that someone ordered too many drinks, like why are you crying about it right now? Why are you in the back right now? Go make the drinks. The other bartenders would be so happy that someone ordered that many drinks. By the way, for comparison, they'd be like, I don't understand why they ordered so many drinks. Like, I can't do it. It's like really because I see the other bartenders out there like doing the drinks. And that means they're gonna have a giant tab and you're gonna make a lot of money. Like, why are you crying right now? I could slap the shit out of you. I could literally, like, my hand is this far back, could just slap the shit out of you. It's ready. It's cocked. I could just fly forward at any moment. Get back out there, stupid. Because I know you guys are splitting these tips. Because bartenders do split the tips at the bar, right? They don't have an assigned table when they're at the bar. So it was just like you're just being a dick. Like, I would work with some such toxic people. That's another thing that I hated like that. I was just like, yeah, exactly. It's just like you're being such not a team player right now. Like, and especially being like if I was cocktail, I'd just kind of be like, so I have to tip out the bartenders. I'd be like, I should tip them all out higher than you. I have to tip you out like $1 because you're just like hiding back here crying, and then they're like busting their ass. Like your friends are busting their ass, your colleagues are busting their ass, and you're just being like a whiny little piss baby. The reason why I'm back here is because I'm waiting for food to go with these drinks, and you're just being a whiny little piss baby. You're probably waiting back here for like fries or something. Yeah, drink until they drop. Yeah, seriously. Like, they're just gonna go back to their room and just sleep. Like, what are you doing? This little left arm. It's always weird when there's like one crybaby bartender and like the other ones are just like slinging. It's just like, why? Why are you here right now? Leave. You don't want money? Leave. Go home. If you want sober customers, go work at like a McDonald's lunch shift or something. Like, what are you doing here? Dude, McDonald's and like 7-Eleven and stuff in other countries are so sick. Burger King too. I can't wait to die in here.